Hey, Lord of the Rings fans, this is Tirion. Tirion was the city of the Vailnor and Noldor elves in Valinor. It was set upon a high hill known as Tuna and located in a valley in the Gap of the Pelori, the mountain range on the eastern shores of Valinor that fenced Valinor off from the outside world. That gap between the mountains was known as the Calacaria, the Pass of Light. There in that valley, set upon that great hill, Elven Tirion was built, with its white walls and high terraces, and crystalline stairs, and streets that appeared to be paved out of diamond. Ingwe, king of the Vanyar elves, and high king over all the elves, resided in the Minden Eldelieva, the tallest tower located in the very center of the city. In Finwë, the high king of the Noldor elves, resided just beneath him. Now after a time, Ingwe and the Vanyar elves wished to take up residence nearer to the Valar due to their great love and reverence for the Valar. So they then moved their settlement to the base of Mount Taniquetil, the tallest mountain in the world, in the home of Manwë and Varda, the king and queen of the Valar. Finwë, king of the Noldor, then ruled over Tirion, and the Noldor were happy and they prospered there. Because the elves loved the two trees of Valinor so much, and most of all Telperion, the silver tree, Yavanna made a lesser version of the tree Telperion, and they planted it in the square beneath the Minden, and its name was Galathilion. It was a smaller version of Telperion, except that it did not give off its own light. And from that tree, many seedlings were produced, and one was planted in Tol Eressëa, the Lonely Isle, and was called Celeborn. And from Celeborn was birthed the white tree of Numenor, which was called Nimloth. And from the seed of Nimloth eventually came the white tree of Gondor. It was in the square of Tirion that Feanor sparked the Noldor to rebellion after the death of his father and the theft of the Silmarils, and where he and his sons took their terrible oath of vengeance. Tirion was so beautiful that even after the Noldor settled in Middle-earth in Beleriand, Turgon, the son of Fingolfin, modeled his hidden city and stronghold after Elven Tirion, and it was called Gondolin, which became the fairest and strongest of all the Elven kingdoms. When Eärendil, the mariner, first journeyed to Valinor, Tirion is where he was welcomed by Eonwë, the herald of Manwë, and he begged the Valar to help the elves, and they lifted the curse and ban and began the War of Wrath. Last of all mortals to see Tirion was Ar-Pharazôn and his men as they sailed to Valinor, breaking the ban of men at Sauron's urging, and they were buried there in a cave to await the last battle and the end of the world.